Lord Guojia is so cool, isn't he? I'll never be like him, though.
So, you have come. Now, tell us what you have decided. Will you serve Cao Cao and walk with us on the path to power? Ha! You will. Cao Cao will be pleased to hear that.
All right. Then we should deliver the news to our lord right away. But really, it pleases me greatly to have you join us. You won't regret it.
Having you under Cao Cao's command will lift some of the weight off my shoulders. I'm counting on you.
Cao Cao rose above his many rival warlords to gain control over the imperial throne. He made great efforts to establish a new regime centered on Shu. In the face of this, Yuan Shao and the other powerful clans could not remain docile, and their ambitions were soon laid bare. Elsewhere, Sun Ce worked with Zhou Yu on a plan to gain independence from Yuan Shu. In their youthful eyes, possibilities seemed to stretch out all the way to the horizon. Although Liu Bei had now allied with the peerless warrior Louis Bu, he fell into doubt, unable to decide on the path he should take. With the entire land facing great uncertainty, its heroes also stood at a crossroads. Chapter 4. Sun Ce rises up in Jiangdong. Liu Bei faces a quandary in Qiapei. Cao Cao fights a decisive battle at Guandu.
Allow me to welcome you again.
Here, here. You've already done so much to help us. I'm glad you decided to formally join our forces.
Agreed. I just wish we could find more people like you.
On the one hand, you are valuable to us simply for your excellent abilities as a warrior. Yet, your versatility is what makes you special. And so I will not give you any strict orders. You can do as you see fit. I wouldn't have gone out of my way to recruit you if I intended for you to serve me like any other officer. Each of my retainers has unique strengths. It is my job to decide how they may be best utilized. Use your gifts to soar through the battlefield like a Luan.
Dian Wei, don't you think you're working too hard? You'll collapse if you don't take a moment to rest once in a while.
Ha! Don't worry, Shu Chu. I can handle it. Neither of us came from renowned families. So we need to work hard just to prove ourselves. Right, Yue Jin?
Yes. I was a mere record keeper before my promotion. Now I have to keep striving to live up to his lordship's high expectations.
And you're one to talk, Shu Chu. You've been working from dawn until dusk as well.
Well, I've lived in a village my whole life, but now we're trying to cultivate fields across the realm. There's a lot of work to do.
It seems we are all in agreement. I hear that your circumstances are similar to mine. I am new here, and know little of what has passed. I imagine Lord Cao Cao must have recruited you for your particular skills. Very well. I won't pry. Lord Cao Cao rates your skills very highly. That much is clear. He is not swayed by reputation or accomplishments. He simply assesses each warrior's might, and each strategist's shrewdness.
Yes. If he hadn't taken notice of me, I'd have remained in the infantry. I may never have had a chance to prove myself.
That's why we must work harder than ever. If we let up, we might end up disgracing our lord.
Right. It's gonna take a lot of sweat and toil to get to where we want to go. But we owe it to him to throw ourselves into it.
Now, let's discuss what to do about Louis Bu.
He has fled from Puyang, and now seeks shelter under Liu Bei, who in terms of military strength alone, is no real threat to us.
But what's concerning is the growing number of elite warriors who have gathered to serve him out of admiration for his character. While we could have easily dealt with each of them individually, now that so many of them are allied together,
I am of the same opinion. Especially noteworthy are Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, Liu Bei's two fiercest officers.
Then, our aim should be to destroy their unity.
It is Liu Bei himself that binds them all together. He is widely respected as a benevolent man. Most would be honored to serve him. But as we know, Louis Bu is ambitious, perhaps too ambitious to remain in anyone's service for long.
then we ought to have Liu Bei sent to eliminate Yuan Shu by imperial decree. If we can force Louis Bu and Liu Bei into a conflict, both will take heavy losses.
Would you elaborate on your reasoning, Lord Shunyu?
We shall take advantage of Liu Bei's virtuous nature. From what I understand, he is not the type to turn down people's requests. If he receives orders from the Emperor, he is certain to comply. And once he leads his forces away, Xiaopei will no longer be adequately defended. Chengong would not miss the opportunity to capture it.
Yuan Shu and Liu Bei are among our biggest threats. If they destroy each other, it would be a big help. Lord Shunyu, you're being surprisingly ruthless. Are we to assume this is all for the sake of a peaceful future?
His lordship has set his sights on conquering the entire realm. If I'm to assist him in that goal, I too must be willing to make hard choices.
Lord Shunyu, that is...
I admit I have my own thoughts on the matter. But I will recommend to Lord Cao Cao that an imperial decree be issued.
I see. Liu Bei would certainly become a threat with Louis Bu in his ranks. I will propose to the Emperor that Yuan Shu be hunted down.
Thank you, my lord.
The situation is concerning, even supposing that we manage to take care of Louis Bu and Liu Bei. Yuan Shao battles with Gong Sun San and Yo to the north, and tensions are rising in Jing to the south.
Yuan Shao is the one we should be most wary of. Gong Sun Zan is doing well defending against him, but Yuan Shao now controls most of Hebei, so it is only a matter of time. Yuan Shao will win eventually.
And when he does, his forces will be further bolstered by citizens from Yo province and the remnants of Gong Sun Zan's army. After that, he will set his sights on us. Or to be more precise, on the Emperor in the capital.
So what do? Ally with Gong Sun San and take him on? It'll take a significant amount of our manpower to overturn Gong Sun San's unfavorable odds.
Agreed. And if he were to win, we would end up as enemies before long. I think we should hold back and look for a way to weaken both parties.
Dian Wei, what do you think?
Me? I have nothing to contribute to a discussion on strategy.
If we never bring in new voices to our discussions, our strategies will become predictable. It can be useful to hear candid opinions from someone like you sometimes.
If you put it that way, well, in my opinion, the most important thing in any war is to protect whatever you value the most. I would advise that we stay put and protect the Emperor and the capital. And while Yuan Shao and Gong Sun San are fighting, we can build up our strength.
A sound strategy, as I'd expect from you, Lord Yanwei. I think that may just be the best course of action. At the same time, we need to ensure that we're not dragged into the conflict, for one reason or another.
We ought to eliminate the possibility of Yuan Shao finding some excuse to attack us. One way might be to cede him the rank of Grand General, which His Majesty bestowed on Lord Cao Cao just recently.
That wouldn't be right, surely. Yuan Shao is not worthy of it for one, and it was the Emperor's decision.
An interesting stratagem. His pride will not allow him to attack someone he's indebted to. The rank of Grand General is a mere formality. I have no qualms about giving it up.
Well then, it seems we have decided on our strategy with respect to Louis Bu, Yuan Shu, Liu Bei, Yuan Shao, and Gong Sun Zan.
That leaves one other major matter. What to do about Jing province. Zhang Ji, who took the city of Nanyang in Jing, has fallen. Now his successor, Zhang Xu, is in rivalry with Liu Biao.
Liu Biao's forces far outnumber those of Shang Xu, stationed in Wan Castle. I believe we should take Nanyang, an ally with Liu Biao.
Then let us try that. We will face Zhang Xu next. Go and make preparations for battle.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's just so cool.
More customers always show up whenever Lord Guojia does.
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think.
I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
How fun! Do you mind?
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt. and even patted my head. Sounds like fights are erupting all over. The peace we have here is a blessing.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Jotsan. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
The doctor gave me some medicine.
Not many people can read and write. The few who can ought to make that their weapon.
Sake of Lord Tao Tao's rule. For my family, I cannot...
It's an honor to have you visit. If I may, even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even...
Ah, you're here.
The scars left by Louis Bu's assault.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he...
What does peace even look like?
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a life.
What do you need?
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Lords Guan Yu and Zhong Fei are amazing, aren't they? Their leader, Lord Yu...
Lord Sun Quan sure seemed to be enjoying himself at the banquet.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks.
Good.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao.
Right. Yes.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning.
Let's go. The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance!
An opening! Turn the table!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. An opening!
I see it. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I thank you.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
Yeah. That's right.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights.
They say this is an important place.
The children remain innocent and unflappable. Going with the flow has gotten me this far. But it'd be nice if the flow could stop for all those brutes using him to gain.
Sounds like the governor here's earned a fair share.
so hungry. Hey, Dad, could you buy some?
If this place becomes a battlefield, our lives here... It'd be nice to go to sleep.
There are bandits along the rivers and pirates out at sea. Thieves pop up everywhere.
I just saw a cat made of wood moving on its own, and I tried...
Wanderers are pretty common in this day.
Everything's gotten so...
I hear the way Lord...
Sounds like fights are erupting all over.
Well, now. Appreciate it.
Not many people can read and write. The few who can...
Get out of the way, Zuluan. Listen to us. It has to be done for the sake of the village.
What is this? What's going on?
Bailuan. And you're here too, Chuha.
Does the village chief know what you're trying to do?
He does. The child they brought here is related to those rebels, the ones being hunted down by the Han. If the Han find out we're harboring the blood of traitors, we'll be considered traitors too. But Zuluan...
Zuluan. Please, just hear him out. That child...
No, stay as you are, Zuluan. Have you all forgotten our duty? We are bound to bring peace to the realm, to protect it. We are not here to serve the Han, least of all when it would require handing over an innocent child to be put to the sword.
We know that. But if we don't give them this child, every man and woman in this village will suffer the same fate.
So instead of doing what's right, you'd rather live in a world where the Han can kill anyone who disobeys them? Listen to me, all of you. There was once a hermit who helped Emperor Gaozu found the Han dynasty. That hermit was our forefather, the original guardian of peace. His goal was to find those who possessed the right qualities and teach them how to preserve peace in the realm. It was never to submit to the whims of a dying kingdom, to slaughter the weak and those deemed enemies by virtue of their birth. The Han is in its death throes. It cannot be saved, not by us nor anyone. Now is the time to stand up against it, to fulfill our true duty as guardians of peace. We must find the hero of this age and bring peace back to this land. Come, let us talk to the chief. Together, we can decide what should be done.
Storm clouds are gathering, and the sky is growing dark. I always knew it wouldn't end with the village's destruction. Ziluan, this is your last chance to turn back. This may sound strange coming from the one who set you on this path, but what awaits you is likely a past better left forgotten. I won't force you to do anything that you don't want to, least of all for my benefit. Now, no respectable doctor like me would ever willingly lead you astray. It's just that... well, it's more than just a doctor's good intentions that have led you to this place. Truth be told, sometimes I wonder if I've done the right thing. Perhaps it would have been better if your past had stayed forgotten. And yet, I couldn't help but try to achieve something my father never could. I thought that perhaps that I could finally claim to have surpassed my father, the man they called a saint. In the end, this has all been for my own selfish ends. Forgive me. Maybe it would have been better if you had never met me. Still, it's you who wants to confront your past. I set you on that course, and I cannot turn away from you now. This is my responsibility, and I will not abandon it.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
That's right. Well...
Not many people can read and write.
Thank you.
Ziluan, you did well to stand up against them. It took some convincing, but the chief finally agreed that our decision was the correct one. We saved the child's life, but now comes the hard part. We must fool the Han and convince them the child does not exist. If he were to be found here, the village would be in great danger. And of course you know that not everyone was happy with what you did. But listen, Ziluan. This was not a mistake. I have been preparing for this moment. It simply arrived sooner than I had expected. It is time to begin our mission. We must find the hero of the age, a man to whom we can pledge our support. Juha, Ziluan, will you lend me your strength and become my wings?
You didn't need to call us here for that. I've already decided. The three of us are going to make our dream of peace come true.
I believe it. With the strongest warriors in the village at my side, I know we can succeed. But promise me, both of you, once you have found the hero of the age, you must tell me. Then together, we will give him our support and build a new world of peace.
Ziluan. Thank you. I was frozen, unsure what to do. It seems I was more constrained by the village and its regulations than I had thought. This is the true face of the village's strongest warrior, who has reaped the ambitions of so many. How weak I am compared to you. Surprised? You didn't expect me to admit to any weaknesses, I bet. But I feel like I can tell you now, because I know I can trust you. Your ancestors lived outside both the rules of the village and the reign of the Han. I've been told they were a proud people. The truth is, there was never any reason to tie yourself to the village. You always had the means to leave. You have the freedom to fly far, far away from this place. Wherever your destiny might lead you. I want to go on that journey with you, and Bailuan too. Into a world of peace, where we can all soar free.
Everything's gotten so expensive. I'd better choose care.
Yeah.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
Huh? Thank you.
Bailuan, we've confirmed that the invaders are government forces. They already have the village completely surrounded.
How? What happened to our scouts? And even if they have somehow discovered the child's existence, how did they mobilize so quickly?
An informant. Perhaps someone who disagreed with the position you took.
You mean a traitor in the village? Someone rebelling against my decision?
You all need to run. I'll buy us some time.
Juha, you can't...
Please, Bailuan. Look after Ziluan. He was never just a stray we took in. He's so much more precious than that. Now listen. I am the strongest fighter in this village, and you two will only get in my way. Do not try to follow me. You have to live, Ziluan. Live, and create the world we dreamed of.
Juha, wait! Foolish girl! Ziluan, after her! I cannot fly with only one of my wings. We have to save her!
Juha entrusted you with her dream. She knew she would never be able to realize that dream. Yet she believed you would make it come to pass. Perhaps my father believed something similar. But Juha survived, and she appeared before you. Does that mean... No. It couldn't. Things are drawing to a close, Ziluan. And I will be at your side until the end.
Not many people can read and write.
Yeah.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children.
You seem to be in rather high spirits. Oh, yes. Might you remember what I said to you before? You are no one, so you can yet be someone. And you can be someone, and yet you are still no one. Does that ring true to you? We're all lost before we find our way. Just thinking about it is progress enough. What you choose will, in turn, be who you become. That's what I wanted to say. Right now, you're figuring out the path you should take. It's plain to see on your face. The path you ought to take. Oh, no. I'm afraid I was giving advice beyond my station. For what kind of person am I? What kind of person will I become? I have no right to speak of such things to others while I myself remain unsure. Well, it is a shameful thing. Together it is, then. I must say, I'm glad to hear you say that. Each time we interact, I walk away feeling energized anew. Now, I've no excuse to avoid putting my all into the matters ahead.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks. Seeing it.
Hey, you came as promised. It can be busy during war councils, but the rest of the time it's very quiet. Perfect for reading. Here, I have the text that you asked for last time. You have a good eye. I'm impressed. This is some fascinating stuff. Glad I found someone to study with. Next time we'll go and see my teacher together, I'd like to introduce you to him. I believe a broad knowledge base will be necessary in the future, and studying with others helps you see things from other perspectives. With our Lord on the cusp of rising to power and quelling the turmoil, he'll need people that can help him govern in times of peace. I think if we keep studying together, we can be of use to him. Besides that, all kinds of knowledge can have value on the battlefield. That goes for intuition too, which many say I excel in. Oh, you think so? I'm not just talking nonsense? Do you know what happens when intuition strikes? All your accumulated knowledge comes together and provides you with a solution. Which is all well and good. But what use is that if you don't have time to implement it? In moments like that, I always feel self-loathing. And then I keep looking back on what happened, trying to figure out what I should have done. But I've not let you speak at all. I'm sorry. I'm glad to hear you say that. I feel I can talk to you about anything. So, I should tell you, to be honest, I really just want to be close to you. All these things I've been saying are just pretext for that. Having you alongside me on the battlefield doesn't suffice. I want us to be like partners, striving in our studies together. Maybe this is just wishful thinking, but I have a feeling that things are going to go our way.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even Yuan Shu.
What does peace even...
May I have a moment? It is truly fortunate for us to meet again. I must ask your forgiveness for the last time we met, when I simply stole your sage advice and fled. That was nothing short of insolent. For that, I must apologize. After all, it is thanks to you that I am here, serving under Lord Cao Cao's command. Surprisingly so. In fact, he saw the warrior in me, and took me in, despite our former opposition. Counting on Lord Cao Cao was the right thing to do. You can see in his eyes that his ambitions do not waver. And I have you to thank for showing me the way. Words cannot express my gratitude. I hope to dedicate myself to this land and to our leader. I shall continue to better myself, so that I may help Lord Cao Cao on the way towards his total conquest. Your words mean more than you can imagine. I I will say that I am but a newcomer, and still in the midst of training. But if I may, I wish to cherish my friendship with you, as comrades on a path to bettering ourselves. I thank you, and hope for your guidance. Oh.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can...
What a shame. Zhang Shu's forces have surrendered. You'll have to wait a while longer to show off your new garb on the battlefield. The difference in our forces is too great. Zhang Shu must have realized that they could never win. On the other hand, one must admire their quick judgment. They would have been a difficult adversary if we had ended up in battle. Right now, Zhang Shu should be on his way to see Cao Cao. We will receive more instructions soon. Thank you again, Lord Cao Cao.
There is no need to thank me. In fact, I should be thanking you for your wisdom.
That is gracious of you to say.
While we have the chance, we wish to make a proposal. In honor of this agreement, what say we celebrate with a feast at our expense? Of course, it won't be as sophisticated as perhaps you're used to. Nevertheless, we wish to show you our goodwill.
Well, we could use some merriment. Will you also allow us officers to attend?
Regretfully, I do not think we could manage a gathering as large as that. The banquet will have to be for a select few only. Otherwise, Wan Castle's provisions would quickly run out. Besides, we don't want a repeat of the incident at Hongmeng. We simply wish for Lord Cao Cao to enjoy our finest wine.
That is enough, Jia Shu. But let me be upfront about the circumstances. Of course, not much time has passed since we were enemies. We will therefore send all our soldiers away from the castle to ensure the banquet passes without incident.
Very well. Guo Jia, I will accept their hospitality. There is much to discuss, and this would be a good opportunity for that.
But we cannot allow you to go alone, Lord Cao Cao. Take Lord Dian Wei and the others as an escort.
Very well, I will. The rest of you will need to remain outside the castle for a while.
There you are. Forget what I said earlier. You're about to fight your first battle as an officer of Cao Cao. Zhang Shu's surrender was a ruse. He sent all of his forces at one castle to attack. We don't know if Cao Cao is safe, but he should still be in the castle. Although Dian Wei's group is guarding him, he was still reckless.
He must have thought that this was the only way to find out what Zhang Shu was up to.
What he's up to?
He may already have made peace with Liu Biao, and maybe Yuan Shu, and Liu Bei too. By heading deep into the enemy's territory, Lord Cao Cao would be able to quickly find out the truth of the matter for himself.
It'll be in vain if he pays for the knowledge with his life. I suppose he didn't expect Zhang Shu to be so bold.
Only he would know. Either way, this will not be a straightforward battle. Zhang Shu's forces may have further tricks up their sleeves. We'll need to remain on guard.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Until Lord Cao Cao has escaped, I will not fall even as life leaves my body. Dian Wei shall show what a true warrior is made of.
I will live and make good on my escape. Dian Wei, your sacrifice shall not be in vain. This I swear.
Tables turn.
This is in the event of an emergency, we are to meet at the Eastern Gate. Lord Cao Cao and Lord Dian Wei are also aware of this. While our forces subdue the enemy officer, we shall move to offer aid. That way, we can move swiftly and adapt to any scenario. Shall we initiate the event?
We cannot fight our way through these numbers.
They will draw the enemy's attention. Find an unguarded one and escape through there.
Turn the table.
How long? Thank you.
You see it all.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The plan went off without a hitch. Now may we gnash at Cao Cao's unguarded throat.
Arrows prevents both progress and retreat.
Let's go.
The eastern battlefield is shifting. It seems that Lord Cao Cao is safe. Now, let us do what we can. Observe the situation and quash any threats to Lord Cao Cao. Shall we initiate the advance?
Tables turn. Even match. We must push harder. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
A little rash to be charging it alone for the sake of valor. You want to die?
There we go. Get us here. There we go. Now. lost count already! Here we go!
Turn the table. All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Forces from outside the castle.
Come now.
He is fighting to keep me alive. As such, I must survive.
Good. That's one threat off the table. Let us hurry after Lord Cao Cao and continue providing backup.
This amount of resistance was to be expected. Now then, it is about time for the next step.
We are the army of Liu Biao, governor of Jing. We have come to fell the villainous Cao Cao. Let's try. The end is here.
Bear witness to my power. I see it.
There. Cao Cao is on the ramparts. Archers, loose. There we go.
Zhang Qiu and Liu Biao have joined forces, as we suspected. This will not end so easily.
We end this here. The enemy's movements indicate
the enemy officer
must be fleeing west.
Has been defeated.
We shall follow in his tracks. We must take down the foes to the rear and save Cao Cao. This will be more difficult than I'd wagered.
Shall we initiate the...
Cao Cao's cohorts and guards are formidable. Be that as it may, this is still within expectations. It's about time for the next step.
Lord Zhang Qiu failed to take over the enemy.
The enemy officer has
Let
been
us
defeated.
go. We'll show them the might of Liu Biao's forces. Begin advancing.
Enemy reinforcements are heading for our base. We will be undone if they gain a foothold. We must stop them. Shall we initiate the advance?
Prepare for
It's...
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Blast! They unleashed trick after nasty trick upon us.
Given the situation, Lord Cao Cao should be able to head westward, capture the northwest stronghold, and raise ladders on the ramparts. Shall we initiate the advance?
How can one man do all this? It's like he's possessed by a demon. I use my strength to enforce my lord's will. I will not fail him. Not ever!
I fight to bring glory to our forces!
Bring down one man with these numbers!
Concentrate. I've been waiting for this.
You lack my resolve.
The enemy officer
That's why.
has been defeated.
I want nothing more than to see Lord Cao Cao's glorious kingdom. I'll give everything I have to make that happen!
Let's go.
An opening!
I will break you! I see your finish. I can see it all. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Let's go.
We've got him now! All units, attack! How much of a monster he is!
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bring it on! I'll take you all on at once!
The ladders are ready? Then, let us open up a path for Lord Cao Cao.
Bear witness to my power.
Take this!
Tables turn.
I expect
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Perhaps we can escape the castle from here.
You're unharmed, right? So.
Indeed.
If you can walk that far, I suppose you're fine.
Cao, please here. There's no future for us. After him! Do not let him escape! Begin advancing!
We've rendezvoused with Cao Cao. We will now head south to put some distance between us and this battle.
Father, I fear I cannot stay with you to the end.
All my might! Go on here. You won't escape, Cao. Your destiny ends here!
Shu, you have great talent. It truly is a shame you stand against me. Still, I will allow no one to stand in the way of my destiny.
Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you.
All my might! All my might!
An opening. The enemy officer
Not go as
has
planned.
been defeated.
I must try again later.
You're finished. There we go.
Seat. I've been waiting for this.
Take this. There we go.
You okay?
Take that. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
Now then,
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fall back. Cao Cao still lives. At this rate, I won't be able to show my face to Lord Liu Biao.
Liu Biao's reinforcements are quite sizable. Taking them down would deal a solid blow to him. Lord Cao Cao has sacrificed much for this outcome.
Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight! Get lost!
My ambition cannot be stopped.
Tables turned.
Time to act. I will break you! Take that! Take that!
Time to end this! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! How many was that? I've lost count already!
Lament or stop moving forward, nor will I dwell on the past. That is the path to domination.
Go on ahead, my lord. And don't look back, no matter what.
Very well. I'm counting on you. Dian Wei.
Dian Wei. I knew this might happen, but it is devastating all the same.
For not only Dian Wei, but even the young lord and his men to have perished, our losses this time have been severe.
But we have subjugated Jiangsu and gained a foothold in Jing province. Though the price we have paid is great, what we have gained is equally significant.
Cao Cao, you... Dian Wei was a warrior like no other, and your own son. Both of them have given their lives for you.
What of it? Do you remember what I said when my father died? We cannot allow anger or grief to get in the way of our progress. That is our conviction.
My lord.
To conquer a world in chaos, one must sacrifice lives as well as take them. If we dwell on each loss, we would slow to a standstill. We must focus on our vision for the future of the realm. Not even my own life is too precious to be lost in pursuit of our goal. That is how we repay the loss of life.
All that's left is to decide their fate. What do you think, Cao Cao?
Not executing them would be sure to anger those who served Dian Wei and your son.
Shichu, what do you think?
Huh? Me? Well, there's no way I'd forgive Dian Wei's killers. Then again, he had great respect for how you never let emotions cloud your judgment. I fought against you in Yu province, and killed many of your troops. But still, you said that you needed my skills, and let me live.
I understand. These men killed my most trusted retainer, and drove me to the brink of defeat and death. There is no doubting their abilities. I will allow them to serve my cause.
So, you will show us mercy?
Mercy to you? No. I simply think it would be a waste not to utilize your talents. You must continue to be of use to me. Otherwise, I will dispose of you. That is all.
Truly impressive.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
The yellow turban surrendered to...
Excuse me a moment. Shall we?
Been defeated. This territory is ours.
Let's go. Time for a good old fight. Get ready.
The enemy officer has been defeated. territory. The enemy officer has been defeated. Is that it?
Well now.
More customers always show up whenever Lord Guojia...
I can hardly believe Dianwei is really gone. I think I'm still in shock. The two of us were always together. I miss him dearly. Right. If I start to be despondent, then it may spread to Lord Cao Cao. Your friend said something to me. To honor those who have died. Those who survived must live life to the fullest. I will live a long life for Dianwei's sake, and continue protecting Lord Cao Cao. That is my role now.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
The Yellow Turban surrendered to Lord Cao Cao.
Ah, I thought you might be home. Ambush successful, as it were. Oh, but I knew you were. I precisely aimed for a time when you would be here alone. I know how busy you often are, and sought to avoid adding any more stress. There is a reason for my actions. I'd like to ask you for a personal consultation. That is, an objective evaluation of yours truly. What? Really? Well, I'm glad you think so. I believe myself to be lacking in terms of appeal, so I hardly expected such approval from you. I believe I shall require a congratulatory drink to still my nerves. One moment, please. Good. That did the trick. Perhaps with this sudden visit a troublesome topic, you wonder why I've come to visit today. I wholly understand where you're coming from. Last we met, I spoke of you, my savior, as a tool to be used in my schemes. The discourteous nature of my words has hung like a stone around my neck. Once we became comrades, I intended to make my erroneous blunders clear to you, and yet my initial remarks were so unbelievably rude. Compared to the likes of Lord Xunyu, Guojia, and Jia Xu, my lack of tactical acumen is wanting. When thinking of my blunt decorum after our meeting, I wish to crawl into a hole and disappear. Or for you to reprimand me with the greatest fury you could muster. Such desire filled my very being. And then to have you validate me so, against my expectations, I now find myself feeling dubious as a tactician. Yet overjoyed as a simple man. As such, I find my feelings in a state of abject confusion and contradiction. I must admit I find myself at a loss as to how I should go about resolving this cognitive dissonance. I fear you may be the only soul who considers me as such. Though perhaps the other tacticians think of me in the same way. I thank you for your words of encouragement. Somehow I find myself more motivated than ever, to never feel discouraged and never give up. That is my conviction. Lord Xunyu watches over me with affection, and Lord Guojia always tries to get me to speak up. Lord Jiaxu gets up to all sorts of mischief, teaching me how to better think on my feet. And you bolster my motivation and allow me to indulge in such consultations. All in all, I suppose I won't run into any issues as long as I continue to do my best. The goal of today's ambush has been fulfilled. All that remains is to use this opportunity to further close the distance between us. Now come, let us drink through the night.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize.
Well...
Oh, it's you! How long has it been since we last met like this? I never imagined we'd end up serving the same lord. Perhaps we're connected by fate. Huh. A more positive response than I expected. I have to say, I respect that.
Ah, so you two know each other. That saves me the trouble of making introductions. Anyway, you wanted to see me? What is this about? A call for aid from Liu Bei.
I expected that his alliance with Louis Bu might be uneasy, but don't tell me. Did you have a hand in this?
That would be overstating it somewhat. After the Emperor issued the order for Liu Bei to defeat Yuan Shu, Louis Bu betrayed him and took Xiaopei Castle. Lord Cao Cao could not stand to see him in such a predicament and offered to help with taking down Louis Bu.
How compassionate of him.
It's truly a shame the message containing that order was lost. I imagine Chen Gong must have preempted it and sent his men to intercept it.
It now seems that Liu Bei will have to commit all of his forces to a final battle with Louis Bu. Lord Guojia, may I ask you a question? You foresaw the message falling into Louis Bu's hands, and Liu Bei turning to Lord Cao Cao for help, didn't you? Otherwise, you wouldn't have sent Lord Xiao Hudun before we'd heard anything from Liu Bei.
I'll neither confirm nor deny it.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer named Zuluan. I wonder if he's anything special.
No way to know. Though, if it's the person I'm thinking of, I suppose it's no wonder.
What does peace even look like?
Lords Guan Yu and Jiang Fei are amazing, aren't they? their leader, Lord Liu Bei, even more so.
Lord Xiahou Yuan, I am sorry to hear of your misfortune.
Yes, I was entrusted with the vanguard, but it was no use. When Louis Bu's forces attacked, we had to retreat. And Dun, he...
I'm angry at my own incompetence. An arrow hit me as I was pursuing an enemy officer.
Lord Xiahou Dun, will you still be able to fight?
No problem. You will make up for what function I have lost with my eye.
Receiving such a request from Lord Xiahou Dun is an honor. You'll have to do your best.
Louis Bu had better be ready to face me. I will make him pay for this humiliation.
Well, is everyone here?
Right.
Okay.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Go and get them! Go! We will repel Louis Bu's forces and assist in Liu Bei's escape. But let us first rendezvous with them. His army must be paid back in kind for this eye, too.
And open.
Now! An opening!
This is it!
Well,
The enemy
was to
officer
split up here.
has been defeated.
We'll take out the enemy to the north and open a path for retreat.
We'll head east. Liu Bei is bound to be there.
We come running, and who should we find but some enemy scum? Perfect! May as well take you down. And with this touch,
I wonder the scrap you want. So this territory. Let's do this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Halt! Whatever you're scheming ends here. Your fight's with us first.
This is quite the gathering we've got now. Suppose we'll have to take care of them all.
Reinforcements from Lord Changsao. A most welcome sight.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must enlist your help. I need to save my sworn brothers who stayed behind to keep the enemy at bay.
Let's go.
Then you keep going. We'll take care of rescuing your brothers.
I suppose I would only slow you down. Then I would do as you say. I'm counting on
Reinforcements at a most unwelcome time.
The enemy officer has been
They
defeated.
have predicted our movement.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Liu Bei! I'm glad you're all right. Now, let's finish these soldiers off!
It is a great relief to have you at my side.
So you're the one who was sent to help us. No complaints
The enemy
there.
officer
Let's
has
go
been
wreak
defeated.
some havoc.
Am I glad
The
to
enemy
have found
officer
you?
has been
I came to
defeated.
assist at Lord Liu Bei's behest.
You are from Lord Cao Cao's army, yes? We appreciate the help.
An opening.
That's Louis Vuitton's true.
The enemy officer.
You should be
has
able
been
to reach
defeated.
our brother now. Take this.
Letting Liu Bei live will only cause problems in the future.
This territory.
Along with every single one of his troops. Now we march forward. Let's go.
Yeah, more enemies. Just have to go through them all.
Great, Zhang Fei. Our brother has already moved ahead. We need not risk ourselves any further. All we need to do is get back to Liu Bei alive. Let's make our escape to the north.
An open fight!
Now, drive them back!
Turn the table.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fighting over there? I don't think I'll let you guys have all the fun. Get advancing. Liu Bei's men
Is ours.
prepare to die. They're still coming. Persistent, aren't they?
Lose heart, and you lose the fight.
Looks like our
No
path
giving
got
up.
blocked.
To the bitter end.
I guess we'll have to... find some other way. We're probably heading into some kind of trap. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end. Oh, we're back on even footing. Now we can really show them what we're made of.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. So, you were the one Lord Cao Cao sent. A trustworthy savior indeed.
Power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Here they come! Archers! Loose!
Let's give it to them.
Caught up with Liu Bei's troops, just as Lord Chen Gong predicted. Zhang Liao, ready for duty! Start the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So, we face a storm of arrows ahead. Or a fearsome warrior behind.
Charge in and put an end to the arrows. Let's go! Move forward!
I hope this surprises you.
So captivating with all my might.
And I think
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. Tables turned.
Take this! Turn the table.
Bear witness to my power. With all my
The enemy officer,
The defeated
has been
must
defeated.
withdraw, and the victor shall move forth.
Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving
This territory.
I have slain the enemy officer! Let's go.
It is good to have you here. There are few I would rather have by my side.
Come to help me out?
The enemy officer
Be a fool to
has been
refuse
defeated.
your aid.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. We saw this victory before it even happened. Prepare for pain.
I hope this surprises you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
I'm glad that's done. Let's move on already.
We're all dependable indeed. Let us continue on together.
It's Liu Bei! Slay him along with Cao Cao's forces.
We shall go as well. Liu Bei's head is ours.
We march at once!
We just keep running into more enemy troops. Someone must be predicting our movements.
This territory is ours. More enemies from the south.
Let's go.
Unless we break through soon, they'll pincer us from both directions.
I knew it. You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
We're in great shape now. This is getting fun. I'm still waiting for a real challenge. An opening. Here. I see it. Take this. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I see Liu Bei. Rush him before he gets away.
This is not good. At this rate. Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between has strengthened.
It was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
I can see it all.
Looking rough.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've been waiting for this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now.
This is it. This is it.
Time to act.
Concentrate.
Go.
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here.
All right. Now we can break through. Let's move. Quickly.
Let's go. Now they have no one to command Man the archers. We can fight without worrying about being filled with arrows.
Our path ahead is clear once more. Let us hurry back to Liu Bei's side.
We should be able to lose Louis Bu's army now. Though I guess we're not done here, huh?
Forgive me, but I cannot leave my sworn brothers behind.
They come. Drop the rocks!
And open it.
Turn the tail. Liu Bei's troops are in range. Shoot! Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We better stop that thing, quick!
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. An opening. Rough. Turn the table.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I hope this surprises you. That was
the enemy officer has been defeated.
I enjoy just watching you out there.
Let's go.
On you, Zhang Fei. You're both safe.
Of course we are. Now, let's go.
So they broke through our formation. Unexpected, but manageable. I suppose I must handle this myself.
Chen Gong, you are impressive, but this is where it must end.
It was but a small show of resistance from one who was played. You've driven an irreversible wedge between Liu Bei and Lord Liu.
Why, whatever do you mean? I shall just have to silence you before you say things you shouldn't.
You know my prowess.
So this is the ring.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You failed to prevent an alliance between Liu Bei and Cao Cao. I must formulate a plan with Lord Liu right away.
We've accomplished our mission. Let's rendezvous with Cao Cao and prepare for our battle with Louis Bu.
Lord Xiaohu Dun, Lord Xiaohe Yuan, thank you for your help.
Give your thanks to Cao Cao if you must.
We have not forgotten what happened at Shu, but under these circumstances, we will let it be water under the bridge. Our lord should be here shortly with the rear guard. We will discuss our strategy in depth later.
It's been a long time. Allow me to thank you once again. How many times is it now you've come to our aid?
No, even though we have known each other for some time. Thanks is still in order.
Still, you have obviously been serving Lord Cao Cao with distinction. As your friend, that makes me proud, but no. The important thing is that you're doing well. We will be depending on Lord Cao Cao for a time. I expect it won't be for long, but I look forward to working with you.
Yes, it will be an honor to fight at your side again.
All right, then. Let's combine our strength and teach that blasted Louis Bu a lesson.
More and more people are losing their families as the fighting goes on. What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway?
Hello. Right then. Yep.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm made of.
Oh, it's you. Did you need something? In truth, I carry a heavy burden. I advised Lord Cao Cao after the incident at Wan Castle that now is the time to take out Louis Bu. Having Jiang Shu on our side means that Liu Biao and Jing won't be able to mobilize. Lord Cao Cao took my advice and ordered me to attack Xiaopei. Li Bu is a tough enemy, and Chen Gong is as cunning as they come. I must gather my thoughts and come up with a plan before the meeting.
The castle's imposing visage is the only...
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here, so you get...